Hello, young people. Minister Alvin here. God did an awesome thing Sunday when He arrested that service and just ministered to young people in a special way. And Bishop threw out a challenge for all of our young people as far as fasting. And I've been getting texts and calls, and people have been hitting up my Twitter wondering how, what's the proper way of fasting? How should I fast? And things of that nature. And so I realized for many of y'all, this is a new experience. For others, you may have done it before. We are calling for a fast for young people to use this time to draw closer to God. And so I want to be able to give some direction and explanation to help you along. First of all, fasting. Fasting, basically what it is that you're denying yourself something in the flesh so that you can feed yourself spiritually. Okay, just like an athlete that conditions. What they end up doing is the coach might put them on a diet, or the coach will have them use their free time to do some practices or to review certain tapes, those things that will help them and condition them to perform when it's time to play the sport. Well, it's the same thing with fasting. What you're doing is going into a time where you're denying yourself things that may be entertaining, things that you do in the flesh, even eating, and using those times and filling them with something spiritually. And so that's basically what fasting is all about. Many of you, I'll throw some things out there, and I want you to really seek God on what it is that He wants you to deny and what you could use to seek Him even more. It might be TV. You might want to take 30 minutes out that you would normally spend watching Love and Hip Hop, or that you would normally spend watching your favorite videos or your favorite show, and just turning the TV off and picking up the Bible and using that 30 minutes to read the Word of God, or to hear or listen to gospel music. I've had a friend that they went on a fast from eating, and they used their breakfast time actually to just put a mixtape together of gospel music and just use that time to listen to gospel music and just to meditate on the goodness of the Lord. And so those kinds of things is basically what fasting is all about. Now, here are some other key principles. When you fast, fasting is supposed to be something that you do in secret. So when you fast, you don't want to draw too much attention to yourself. You don't need to be wearing a sign and going up to your friends saying, "Girl, I'm so hungry, I'm fasting this," or "I want a soda so bad," and you're drawing all that attention. You're looking sad and miserable. That's not how we want to fast. In fact, the Bible does let us know that when we fast, we got to make sure that we still look clean, that we still look presentable, that others it don't draw attention to ourselves. The other thing about fasting is when you fast, don't try to do anything big. Fasting, the Bible tells us, fasting in itself really has no the Bible says that fasting in and of itself has no spiritual value, which means God is not impressed by the antics and the act of fasting. He told Samuel that man is impressed by what they see. Man is impressed by the outer appearance, but I am impressed by the heart, by what you show me inside. And what fasting does is allows us to give God what He is impressed by, which is sacrifice. Because when you show God, I'm giving up something that I really like, that I really enjoy, and I'm replacing it with seeking you. When you show Him that, God understands, like, wow, He's making me more of a focus than his Facebook. He's making me more the object of his affection than text messaging and his cell phone. And when you show God that, God will reveal Himself to you. God will begin to show you things and instruct you in things and build you things. God will come closer to you because He honors sacrifice. And so I encourage you, I'm joining you, young people. I'm giving up TV actually. And so those of you that are out there giving up TV, I can feel your sacrifice, your pain. It will feel like it's tightening up on you. You will crave watching your shows, as I've already experienced myself. But God, I know, honors my sacrifice, and I'm going to be seeking God for wisdom. I'm going to be reading Proverbs and taking that time that I would normally take watching TV, because I need God to really give me His wisdom. That is my search right now. That's what I need from the Lord. And I believe he's just going to meet me there. So everybody, you're not in this alone. I'm here with you. We've got other young people that's joining with you. I'll post some suggestions on my Twitter. My Twitter is VA Alvin. So if you want to reach me, VA as in Virginia, VA Alvin on Twitter, and I'll post some suggestions for teenagers that are manageable for you to do. You might want to go without sodas. You might want to go without snacks. You know, something that you can go without to show God your sacrifice, so that he can see your heart for him. All right, I love y'all. I believe God is going to do some great things. Let's take the next 2 weeks and make this thing happen. And I'm sure I'm going to hear about your testimonies, because God is going to honor what you do as you position yourself for him to see your heart. God bless you.